Good morning. Hope I am both visible and audible. Going to start a interesting topic on definite integration as a CBSE student you haven't done before because it is removed from your syllabus and some of you might have done but you haven't seen the application. How problems on infinite series can be solved with the help of definite integration as limit of sum you don't know. Before we start showing you practical applications, how to solve infinite series problems, I would like to show you the value of a to b fx dx in terms of an infinite series like this, h tending to 0, h sigma r equal to 1 to n f of a plus rh, or limit h tending to 0, h sigma r equal to 0 to n minus 1 f of rh, where the function fx is defined on the interval a to b and nh equal to b minus a. Okay? This is actual meaning of definite integration, which is nothing but this limit of sum. Very quickly I am going to show you how to get this infinite series by using the concept of summation. This function y equal to fx be continuous over the interval a to b. In this interval it is continuous. We divide the interval into n equal subintervals of length h. Okay? So in terms of coordinate, this point we can write a plus h, a plus 2h, and n subintervals are there. So this will be equal to a plus nh. And then the function y equal to fx, its value at every interval multiplied by the length of interval, h into fa, h into f of a plus h. Why we are multiplying? This multiplication will ensure y definite integration is the area bounded by a curve. Okay? That part I am coming later. Here it is h f of a plus 2h like this. Here h into f of a plus nh. Today you will understand how this sum S1 equal to HFA, HF of a plus H, HF of a plus n minus 1H, or S2 equal to h f of a plus h, h f of a plus 2h, This part is for understanding, but it has no use in solving a problem which we are supposed to do. There may be a curiosity from your side, that's why I'll explain this part also. This is nothing but H sigma 0 to n minus 1 f of a plus h. You just put r equal to 0, you will be getting the first term, r equal to 1, the second one, to the third one, like that. Similarly, this we write f of a plus rh. Okay? Now, when length of subdivision is very small, there is no difference between these two sums. When h tending to 0, but h tending to 0 ensures this part nh b minus a n b minus a by h. This implies that n tending to infinity. Okay, when h tending to 0, limit h tending to 0, h, I mean the first sum equals with r equal to 1 to n f of a plus rh. Okay? These two sums will be equal, and they are equal to this value a to b fx dx. Okay? So either you find the value of this series, this sum, or value of this sum, it will give you a to b fx dx. This is the concept here. That's why it is told it is definite integration as the limit of sum. If this sum given and you are able to identify r, a and h, then you can write it easily. Okay? Now, how these sums can be expressed in terms of n, let me explain that part also. I'm just doing one thing here, let a 0 and b 1. Then S1 will be what? 0 to 1 fx dx. S1 or S2, same thing. That will be 0 to 1 fx dx. And under this observation, what is the value of n? N is, that is 1 minus 0 by h. In most of the problem, you will find that a0, b1 and this sum, happily we are writing in the form limit n tending to infinity 1 by n sigma r equal to 0 to n minus 1 f of rh, or limit n tending to infinity r equal to 1 to n f of rh. Okay? So it is very interesting to note that if a series is of this form, then its value is this integration. Got it? If we can express a series in this form, then its value going to be equal to 0 to 1 fx dx. Let me start with one very simple example here. Just suppose they have asked you to find evaluate limit n tending to infinity 1 by n plus 1, n plus 2, 1 by 2n. This is an infinite series, you all can recognize. There is an infinite series. The value of this infinite series we can express in terms of what? This integral which I have written there, 0 to 1 fx dx. Okay? Just a minute. Yes. So let me arrange it in that form first, what I have written there. Okay? This is limit n tending to infinity. I need a 1 by n outside, keeping it here. Then n by n plus 1, n by n plus 2, n by this 2n. I am trying to follow a pattern. That's why I cannot wait before to write 2n plus n. So this will be limit n tending to infinity 1 by n, divide nr and dr by n. So can we write it in this form, that limit n tending to infinity 1 by n sigma r equal to 1 to n 1 by 1 plus r by n. Can we write this manner? Now r by n in our calculation, if you replace h here by n, then this is r by n, no? Here also. H you replace by 1 by n because we have taken h0 and b1. So you can see that when you are writing this thing back, r by n changes to x, nothing else. So for this problem, it is going to be equal to what? 0 to 1 dx by 1 plus x. So upper limit 1 plus 1 2, lower limit log 1, that is 0. So answer is log 2. Hope you have understood. This is not a difficult sum. Go through once, copy it down, and then go for this figure I'm going to share with you, and then we'll solve JEE sums. Just a minute. This has come in different form. I wanted to discuss it with you. Just wait. I'll bring it. Let us solve these four sums with the help of, these are JEE types. Since WBJEE and JEE Main, both the exams, this is an important topic. These questions are taken past years WBJEE and JEE Main. Recent years JEE Main, I will show you what kind of question they have asked. Let us solve first one. This will be, always remember that formula in mind, 1 by n sigma tan, which part is changing, you see, coefficient of pi, r pi by 4n, right, r pi by 4n, r is changing from 1 to n. Now what have I told? That r by n can be replaced by x. So there it will be 0 to 1 tan pi x by 4. Okay? Always r by n will be replaced by x dx. Simplify it. Tan integration log sec, you know, log of sec of zero to 1. Alright? Just put upper limit minus lower limit. 4 by pi sec pi by 4, x is 1. That's why minus log of, put 0 over there, sec 0 is 1, log 1 is 0. 4 by pi log of sec pi by 4 is root 2. So this you write 2 to the power half, 1 by 2 will come out. So it is 2 by pi log 2. This is the answer. You do number 3 first, then go for 2. This sum also you can do, but do 3 and then go for 2. Number 2 I have to show you actually how to get. That's why I am telling you to do this sum first. Do.
Specific velocity is v current. V is equal to e by m. But specific charge is
Specific charge E by m. Velocity, there is no term like that. Okay?
both are equal. Or charges have like both are equal. Like q is equal to kv.
Hmm. Q by m is called specific charge. Charge by mass. Have you got number 3? This is already arranged, but this time 0 to n minus 1 cos r by n pi by 2. r by n should be replaced by x. 0 to 1 cos x into pi by 2 dx. What is the value here? If you integrate cos pi x by 2, that will be sin pi x by 2, that divided by pi by 2 means 2 by pi, 0 to 1. 2 by pi 0 to 1. Okay? So upper limit minus lower limit, 2 by pi sin pi by 2, x is 1. So this is 2 by pi. Okay? Then do number 4, I'll show you number 2 then. Same manner, you just keep 1 by n outside, n tending to infinity. So 1 by n, okay? So this will be 1 by n divided by n. This will write n 0. This plus 1 by 1 plus c n by n. This is the problem here. Because till c it is there. So what to do? Whenever this kind of thing is there, this coefficient you take as the upper limit. 0 to 3, no, you write in summation form first. That also for descriptive. You can write the answer directly. So limit 1 by 1 plus r by n, but then it is 3 times r by n. You don't go for thinking that it will start from somewhere. Just see the coefficient of r by n. That is going to be the upper limit. 0 to 3, or you have to make a substitution over there, multiply and divide by r, all these things. Who will do? No, not required. You just write 1 plus x cube dx. Why 0 to 3 is taken? Because it was 3 into r by n. That's right. If it is 5 into r by n, it will be 0 to 5. Now this integration you have to do by what? By partial fraction. Then integrate term by term. 1 plus x cube, you know how to write. So a by this, b by this, right this way. Okay, 1 by 1 plus x cube equal to. Go by partial fraction and then do it. I am not going to show it to you now. Let's go for this one, number 1. 1 by n tan 4 by n, just go through, you will be able to do it. I'll give you 1 minute time. Just show your hand, then it will be okay. This is also simple. I can't wait to share the JEE sums with you. Just let me do. Recent JEE. These are also JEE sums. Sigma R equal to 1 to n tan R pi by 4n. Okay? R by n is x, so 0 to 1 tan of this you write log of sec of pi x by 4 that divided by pi by 4. So this is 4 by pi, 4 by pi, 0 to 1 sec pi x by 4 dx. Alright? Understood? Now just integrate and then put upper limit minus lower limit. It is done. Sec pi x by 4 first integration. Write it. Sec pi x by 4. Just a minute. This part is not required. Just put the value. 0 to 1. 4 by pi you can take up. 4 by pi common log sec pi by 4. Sec pi by 4 root 2. Log of root 2 minus log 1 is 0. So this is the answer here. To the power half will come out 2 by pi log 2. Okay? Done? Go for we did this kind before. Leave it. Go for JEE sum now directly. It came in JEE Main 2022 session 1. Sum I am writing evaluate n tends to infinity r equal to 1 to n 2x square minus 7rn plus 6 n square. This is equal to what? Options are not writing. You just evaluate the concept you have got by using it. First one is x and these are n's. This you write 1 by n outside first, Just a minute. This page. Just a minute. Just a minute. This is coming. Sometimes it happens. Yeah. Better I do it again. This is 1 by n r equal to 1 to n Rn by so this will be one by n dividing by what? Dividing by n. No, by n squared. You divide by n square. N square or r square? Check. 2x square minus 7rn plus 6r square. Divide by what? R by n or n by r. What do you need? R by n. That's why dividing by n square. Am I correct? Check once. Divide by n square. This by n square. So r by n square here also. So this is the thing. Now another problem is there. The coefficient of 2x square. How to manipulate with this? Because we are getting x by n over there. We are getting x by n over there. It was typing mistake. It will be 2r square. Okay? 2r square. Now it's fine. So there it will be 0 to 1 x by dx. I hope all of you will be able to do it. How to do it? You can use partial fraction. 2x square common x minus 2 so this you write x minus 2 into 2x minus 3 dx and go by partial fraction. JEE student means you have done CBSE though. This you will be able to do it. Clear? And the answer I am telling you, it will be log 3 root 3 by 4. Base E. Okay? This is JEE 2022 Zoom question. Go for this one. This is very interesting sum. It came in JEE Main 2022 session 2, July. This is limit n tending to infinity 1 by 2 to the power n 1 by 2 to the power n plus 1 minus 2 by 2 to the power n 1 by 1 minus how to evaluate this? It looks very difficult. You decide first, then I will do. Now 1 to the power n, not 2. Yeah, this is the thing. For this kind of sum, it is always preferred to start with a substitution. Because it is not n, it is 2 to the power n. Let 2 to the power n is equal to p. As n tending to infinity n tending to infinity, so p is also tending to infinity. So replace 2 to the power n everywhere by p. Okay? And that p tending to infinity. So this summation I am changing. One by p minus 1 by p, then what? Two by p one by 1 minus p minus 1 by p. Okay? So which one changing here? 1, 2 to p minus 1. That you have to notice. You write limit sigma r equal to 1 to p minus 1, 1 by root 1 minus 1 to p minus 1. That is because tending to infinity, no, one term less, it doesn't matter. This is r by p. Okay? R by p. P is variable, r by n, you have replaced by x. So here also replaced by x. This is dx by zero to 1. This integration can be done easily. 1 minus x plus 1 minus half. Oh my God. Just a minute. This will be minus half plus 1 by minus 1 will be outside. So 1 minus x to the power half by minus is coming to be half, minus half. Minus 2 into 1 minus x to the power half. This question came very recently, July 2024 and 2022. 2 sessions this question they have asked. Go for another one, and this will be the last one. This sum long back came in JEE Advanced, probably 2022. See the structure of the sum here. Just a minute. Just a minute. I'm writing the sum here. This is for any positive integer n, define fn equal to n plus 16 5n minus 3n square by plus 8n plus 3n square for 48 3n minus 3n square by plus this by 7n square. This is the sum. Your problem is to find Fn. This limit also can be simplified. How nicely I am going to show you. This Fn was what? N plus 16 that divided by 4n plus 3n square 32 plus 48 minus 3n, this divided by finally by 7n square. This sum came in JEE Advanced 2022. Your problem is to find limit n tending to infinity Fn. So what I am going to do here first, I want to remove coordinate factor from there. And this n we can write 1, 1, 1 up to n times. So Fn going to be what? 1 plus this, that is 1 I am going to add for it. Just add 1, what's the result? 4n, it will be please check my calculation. 1 added here, three n square again get cancelled, isn't it? So 32 plus it will be 9n. Please check my calculation. It is here also plus 1. So 3n square. And the last term finished. Do you find any symmetry over there? Check. Those are increasing, no? 16, 32, 48, and denominator 4n, 3n square like that. So find the nth term of 16, 32 and 48. Just find the nth term. Last time you have to write properly. You can go on dividing by n square, but this will not help. This is not going to help. You have to write all these things carefully. Denominator is not the same, it is different. So you write nth sum of 16, 32, 48, nth sum of 4, 8 and 12. This will solve the problem. Just write. It's 16 in simply, isn't it? 16 to 1, 16 to 2, 16 to 3. Denominator 4 into 1, 4 into 2, 4 into 3. So we can write 16 n plus, these are increasing, no? Nth sum I am writing. This divided by 4n. See, the last term has come. Last term following the pattern. Last term you can write in this form. Nth term, no? Done? So which one is changing here? Look at the bold ones. Which one is changing? 16's coefficient. Isn't it? 16 are 9n and r's coefficient, fourth coefficient also. I mean n square coefficient down. It is 4rn plus 3n square. Clear? Done? So this is sigma r equal to J advanced, no? It will be a bit difficult. R equal to 1 to n. You just check one. Next step, I am keeping 1 by n outside. This divided by now what to do? I multiply and divide by n. Now divide n and here by n square. So 1 by n, 16 r by n plus 9. This will be what? When you write this whole thing, this will be what? 0 to 1, 16x plus 9, that divided by 4x plus 3. Hope all of you will be able to do it. So whenever definite integration limit form is there, you try to use this concept. Clear? Just last time I am writing here on this topic, then we will leave. It came in JE 2022. It may look bit difficult, that's why we are going to solve. It is, this you can do, no? 16x plus 9 by, everyone can do it. Not a difficult one. Just 16x plus 9 you write 4 into 4x plus 3 minus 3 separate. So I am not going to do it, you do this one. J main 2022. If A equal to n tending to infinity sigma k equal to 1 to n and fx equal to by 1 plus cos x then 2 root 2 f a by 2 equal to f dash a by 2. F a by 2, f dash a by 2 this is equal to root 2 and root 2 f a by 2 f dash a by 2 and f a by 2 equal to root 2 f dash a by 2. This is a by 2. Huh? Root 2 f dash a by 2. Yes. Which one correct? A very simple problem, I think. Because you have the idea of definite integration as limit of sum now. Answering here, write the value of E. This is what? Technique is you have to take 1 by n outside first. K equal to 1 to n 2n square by, then what? Common steps. Divide by n square. Two by 1 plus k by n whole square. So k is changing. This you write 0 to 1. 2 dx by 1 plus x square. Simple problem. This is what? Then 2 dx. 2 you take outside. Tan inverse x 0 to 1. 2 pi by 4. That is pi by 2. And when x belongs to 0, 1, what's the value of this? Tan x by 2. What have you got here? Pi by 2. You can easily find the relation now. Here you got. So f a by 2 is what? Tan pi by 4, that is 1. 2 root 2, 1. If that's a by 2 is what? Sec square x by 2 into half. You can check which option is correct. Got the idea? So this much difficulty level you can expect from the topic in JEE Main. Advanced also I have discussed, but for advanced level another type is there that I want to share with you, which I have taken in the worksheet in one sum. Just showing you. Wait. Yeah, this thing. How to tackle this kind of problem? How to tackle this kind of problem? When index consists of n. How to solve that? You need to take the help of logarithm there. Okay? Just take the help of log. To solve this one, sorry, just a minute. Let P equal to this product 1 plus 1 by 2n C by 2n this board giving me a trouble here. 1 plus 2n minus 1 by 2n whole thing to the power 1 by 2n. Take log of two sides. Then what do you get? Log P will be 1 by 2n log 1 plus 1 by 2n log 1 plus 3 by 2n log 1 plus 2n minus 1 by 2n. Can you see the pattern over there? It's very common. 2n you take as 3, then it will be what? 1 by 3 log 1 plus 1 by 3 log 1 plus 3 by 3 like that. So you can easily get a form over there, that is sigma r equal to 1 to 2n minus 1 log 1 plus r by n. 1 by n, r by n. It's like that. When you have replaced 2n by n. Okay? You try at home. If you have queries, then you must write me.